Hey guys, welcome to another episode. So today, I actually had a change of heart. I went over to single player mode. I didn't download the newest patch. It didn't seem like it quite affected us, or what I was doing really. It did increase
Pray your pardon, but I've some good day. How may I
the
serve
number of
you?
uniques and the values of some UIDs up to like 40,000 or something like ridiculous, but I'm not really sure if it's so much something now or if it's just kind of like it lays the groundwork for something bigger. But went to try some experience gain builds, and what I arrived at was it would be a little bit more efficient if I were to just use all the plus XP gear that I had from my Iron Maiden. But I tried it out, and I get about, in every 10 minutes, 8.4% from this. Or maybe it was 5. No. 10% versus 8.5%. So it really wasn't too much of a difference. But the only thing is it's really boring to go into normal mode. And just, go pretty much... I thought the caves would be the best place because, there's so many enemies. The doors are wide open. And I guess the only real benefit is that you can watch, like, a television, or, you can do something where you're not even really paying attention. But this, So, I mean, it has its benefits for things like mushroom runs, because you've got to do them fast anyway, but it's like, I don't know. Recording's not really that annoying. I just lose track of what I'm going to say sometimes, and I go a little bit slower, and I usually do some setup for each video, but, I mean, it's not really a hassle or anything. So, I elected to do it this way. So there are some more annoying things that happen in single player, like I said before. Golem. I can kill my own golem, so I gotta get used to that. The save game, that could shave down some time, but I found it doesn't really. There's a couple close calls where it's like, okay, I'll actually use a potion instead of just kind of like going with a little bit of luck. And by luck I don't mean like, 100% luck, but, if I'm getting hit by an enemy and it's like, I could die on the next like 3 hits, it's like, I'll use the potion. Just don't want to restart after that. But I don't think it'll be that much of a difference. More than anything, it'll just speed up like the rate at which I clear things, I think. And really what kind of brought this all on was a Discord member had reached max experience in, I think he did it with his Bombardier. Now his Bombardier, I don't know. I'm just gonna make a wall here because I don't really have a lot of mana. Yeah, I'm out of mana charges, so. Kind of hassle when you run out of mana. Just slows things down. But yeah, so I thought, okay, well, that's one guy who's at pretty much endgame. And also Yarrick was, he made some comments. Not really so much that he was back working on the mod, but before he got brought up, I think by Mordor, and he said, yeah, Yarrick had made the two subclasses that have different exact features, so the Bombardier and the Iron Maiden. And then he just, kind of stopped out of nowhere. So it was kind of like, okay, well, I sort of figured he would never come back. It's kind of like before. It's like he helped in the Hell 1 at one point and things went really fast. It's just numbers too. Like if you have something like Mortar is only one person, if he's doing all items, like there's no time to do everything else that comes, all of the mechanics and everything. And from what I hear, he's a pretty good programmer too, so that helps. But he was talking in chat, so I kind of figured that, alright, he's at least still around. Like, he didn't go completely AWOL. So, maybe it just inspired some confidence that, I could expect to see some things in the future, near future, fixing out things like Bombardier and whatever. Because I see a little, like, here and there, even the newest patch has something about changing it. They can't have 2 flasks in their hand anymore. But I think the people who really only wanted to use that were Poseidon. Darn, I didn't recharge my stick. And because Poseidon does that difficult mode where he has to do pretty much all in one go, you only got one chance. So I could see why he wanted to use it, but when I saw the one-handed damage of oh, his name's Chosen or something on Discord. When I saw his damage, I was like, holy cow. I don't know what the rate of fire is on a bomber, but man, if it's anything close to an archer, that's a lot of damage. It was like 1500 to like 2200 damage at max stats. And I mean, I'm sure that like his gear could be better. Well, actually, he has a rune blade. I think the really big benefit there was that all your plus percentage damage items would work on the bombs. So, he had like a rune blade with like plus 300% damage. And I think it's just that high multiplier that makes the base damage on the bombs deal so much more. Ugh, my aim is garbage. So yeah, all that pretty much wants me to pretty much get into Doom mode where I can start farming some later in year. So it'll probably be like Hell. If I can comfortably do Hell on this character, then I'm doing fine for all the items I'd want to find. With this plus XP gear though, I noticed that I'm much weaker. Things seem to stun me more often. It's not terrible though, I still have a lot of the key items, like the Ember Brand gives me faster hit recovery. The shield's got some decent DFE. This has a lot of DFE. Whoop. Okay, so I might have to put on faster casting. Maybe. I don't know if it's actually going to work or not. Yeah. Nope. Think it cut out. Yeah, I can't see the game.